and drama and action, how will you feel?
In these 100 days, I got around about 4 to 5 scripts to read from good
Right.
directors. I couldn't read not even one script. I haven't read. So I messaged them. I said, sorry, sir, I'm just tied up with all these people and all. I'll read it. I can't focus on that script. I prefer going through those tweets and messaging someone, boss, don't worry, I'm there, I'll get this sorted. I can't focus on my scripts. I said, sir, let me finish this and I will do it. And, I'm shooting for some few ads and all. I'm shooting for another program also. And just before getting connected with you, I'm hosting a show for a TV channel. So I was going through the script. So it's so difficult to concentrate on that, because you know that someone is waiting somewhere. I
Right.
know someone is waiting down, come from Hyderabad with some some kind of feeling
Life
that
and death
Sonu,
problem, life and death, whereas this is just art.
it's unreal. It's unreal. I remember when I used to when I came to Mumbai and I had those pictures, my photographs portfolio in my hand. I used to go to different offices. Every office you enter with the hope, okay, when they'll see your pictures, they'll say, yeah, this is the guy, man, we are going to launch you, we're going to give you an ad. It never happened. Every time you go there, you come back with no work. And when I see all these people coming to my building or approaching me, I see myself
Right.
when I saw those images. They know that they have a son who wants to do engineering, but they can't afford it. Imagine if I can help them and he becomes an engineer tomorrow. He's so successful in life.
Yeah.
I think that there can't be anything better than that. So I just try to do my bit. Yeah.
So does it remind you of your struggling days? Do you feel were there times which were very bad sometimes, where you thought that I just have to go home back to Moga, or what did you feel? What did you feel at your lowest when you were struggling?
I never felt back going back to Moga. I knew that I will make it happen. I remember my mom used to say that, Sonu, you have left this city and now you have to make your dreams come true. We are there for you. We will always motivate you, but you have to make that. Only that can make you happy in life. So I knew that I will make it one day. But yes, I had gone through my share of rejections. I remember for 3.5 years, I gave hundreds and thousands of auditions for ads for different brands. I never got selected even in one. And I
Right.
always used to wonder, yeah, मैंने audition तो बड़ा अच्छा देखा, I acted well, I was looking good on camera, but why are they not taking me? And now when I'm sitting in front of you today, now every single brand in the country is approaching me. They
Right.
want me to do a film for them. They want to shoot a movie with me. So I feel it's just a phase that you experience in life. Everything is temporary. The best part that's going to stay with me forever is these 140, 50 days that I've spent with the migrants. A lady sitting in Madhubani with his son named as Sonu Sood.
I
When I see
know,
that,
how nice.
and he'll always be one Sonu Sood living in that Madhubani or in UP. There's a lady who's making a house in Jalpaiguri. I helped her make one house. Today the construction started there. So he said she was in a bad shape. I said, okay, I'll make small house for you. You can live there and all. She's named that house at Sonu Sood Nivas. So I mean, I'll have a house in Jalpaiguri.
Someone named his shop Sonu Sood
Yeah,
also.
it's a Sonu Sood welding workshop.
Ha
So
ha.
in Odisha. So I think those are my real achievements. Those are my awards, which you can't put in words. This is something you uh, by giving a big movie or doing something very good in life, you can't get that kind of love which I experience now.
Yet movies have their own place, and you obviously, I mean, you are made for the big screen, and you do love movies, otherwise you wouldn't have stuck around for
True.
so long, and you are very successful now. So when you see your career, and when you see some of the roles that you've done, and some iconic roles, whether you're playing villain or hero doesn't really matter. I think a Chedi Singh is as much of a hero as, say, Chulbul Pandey.
Till one day, that's right.
Exactly. So, when you look back at your career, what is the best thing about it?
The best thing about me was, I never categorized myself as playing a positive or a negative or a
Right.
comedy role. I just followed those instincts. I've said no to the biggest of banners. I've done roles which I was not convinced, but I molded in the process. I spoke to the director. Okay, Chedi Singh. Okay, he's not a serious guy. We can make him a little funny. We
Right.
molded it. So yeah, the best thing about my career was I've grown as an actor. I was not a trained actor. I was an engineer who had dreams, and I came and I learned everything in front of the camera. But the only thing was the zeal was there to do well in life. Every time I heard action, it gave me that kick. Okay, man, this is my word, and I want to give my best. And I think that keeps me going. And in fact, I'm a good learner every day. Every single director I work with, I've always tried to learn something from him on the sets, whether I did films in Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Marathi, English, Chinese, whatever. So I think every single day I have learned something, and I'm still learning those lessons.
But the South industry has been special to you, isn't it?
Of course.
Yeah. What did they see in you, which for a long time even Hindi films didn't see in you?
You know, I owe, I think, my career to South. You know,
Yeah.
they are the ones who had put that trust in me, which Bollywood didn't do it when I started. And still, I would say my best of roles I've done in South. The
Yeah.
kind of satisfaction I get in South, I get more satisfaction working down South than Bollywood. I say it on record most of the
Right.
time. The when now, okay, Bollywood has become more organized, more in place. But when I came, I remember we used to have a morning sunrise call sheet in South. The morning 7 a.m. the first shot has to happen
Wow.
with the sunrise. So that discipline I learned from South.
Right.
The day we started the shoot, they used to say, okay, the movie will release on 12th of October. The movie used to release on 12th of October.
Right.
So you grew seeing that success, failure. Bollywood was not that organized, but slowly it became in the last couple of years. But whatever, I've said no to many Bollywood movies to do movies down south. A lot
Right.
of my Bollywood directors used to say, "कि यार तू Bollywood films करने आया है और South का थोड़ा ठीक है South करना वहाँ पैसे बना के आना you do some earn some money and do Bollywood." I said no, that is my passion.
Right.
That is something somewhere I feel at home when I work down south. So that's why I think I accepted South industry. That's why people down south accepted me as an actor.
Right. And there's a different kind of love that they have for you there, na? Especially in Telugu cinema and Tamil cinema. There's a very different kind of relationship you have with your fans there.
The kind of love South Indians have, it's you can't put in words. They are
Right.
genuine. They are genuine. They once they love you, the love stays forever. You can feel in their eyes when you go there, when you go on the stage, when you go with them, or we are parked at a signal and you suddenly see a bike coming next to you. The kind of smile they give you, you know that man, this is what you have earned in life. So yeah, it's different.
Right. Your best role, was it Arundhati? I found that quite larger than life, very dramatic, good fun.
Yeah, Arundhati was good. It was a tough movie. I remember they took 34 days from me to shoot it, and I shot for 140 days. So that was
140 days.
days. It was crazy. And, we were only just two characters in the movie, me and
Yeah.
Anushka. And
Yeah.
it was a tough, getting into that get-up, removing that get-up. I used to hardly sleep for 1 hour, 2 hours those days. Morning 3:34, I used to come at Annapurna Studios, do my makeup, get ready by 7:38, do my first shot, and again, whole day we are shooting, whole night we are shooting, 2 o'clock we back up. I remove my makeup, it takes 1 hour to remove it, go back to the thing, and again come back in 1.5, 2 hours. So that was very difficult. And I remember when I once finished the film, I told my director, boss, I'm so tired. Please, Abhi, agar if there's even 1 day of reshoot, please don't call me. And I remember as soon as the phone used to ring, I said, sir, 1, 2 shot. It's again getting into the get-up. No, please don't do it. So I used to get shit scared when people used to call me for that film. But when the film got released, I remember
Yeah.
after 4 days, my producer called. He said, Sonu, if you want to see what the real phenomena is, you have to come and watch the movie with
Right.
these people in the theaters. I came, I remember there's a single screen theater. There's madness on the roads. The theater was full. On the road in front of the theater was full of people. And when I said, are these people there to see this movie? I said, yes, they are waiting for to see the movie. It was phenomenal. And I think all that hard work that we had put in was really worth it.
And in a way, I always felt that Arundhati was a precursor to Bahubali. It had a lot of the same elements, And I think that pan-Indian film that Bahubali became was a lot due to films like Arundhati. Don't you think?
Of course, yes. I think that was one seed that gave birth to a new cinema, which people believed, which was larger than life, a word that people had seen in comics or when our elders used to narrate us the
Yeah,
stories. And when they saw that on cinema, they believed, okay, this is what
it is possible.
actually entertainment is.
Right, right.